Thank you, Governor. My family is gathered here, so you know who they are. My wife, Tina, son, Alex, daughter, Katie, Kylie, brother-in-law, Mick, and then Kathleen, our Alex's wife, our daughter-in-law, and our granddaughter, May, were here just a moment ago. Governor, I just want to say thank you. It is my honor to accept the appointment to serve the people of the state of Ohio in the U.S. Senate. I have just appreciate that you have placed so much trust in me, first of all, as a running mate, and then as Lieutenant Governor, and now as your appointee to the Senate. To my friends and supporters and the people across Ohio, we have worked to make Ohio great again, and I look forward to working with President Trump, JD Vance, to make America great again. This decision was not made lightly, and I say it was not made lightly. My family and I listened to the advice of so many people, including the governor and many, many others. And I want to take a moment to share the reasons behind this decision. I have dedicated most of my professional life to serving the state of Ohio. And in stepping away as Lieutenant Governor, it was not easy. When I arrived at the State House as a legislator, Ohio was facing tough times. We were a high-tax state with a struggling economy. We were watching factories shut down across the state, and even my own family had to leave Ohio, or had left Ohio, because they needed to find work. I was just a rookie legislator who believed I could make a difference, so I rolled up my sleeves and focused on what I thought was most important, which was economic development, jobs, and education. One of the first bills I introduced, for some of you who have been around here long enough, you might remember this, but one of the first bills I introduced was a bill focused on school choice. And I remember thinking, who could possibly be against having the opportunity to give kids in failing schools a chance for a better education? And well, I quickly learned the hard truth that there were plenty of people and special interests that would fight against it. And I remembered that great lesson. I was reminded of a great lesson I already knew, that if you want to make real change, it won't come easy, and you had to be willing to fight for it. So that's exactly what I did. When I became Speaker of the House, we advanced educational freedom, creating the Ed Choice Scholarship and giving thousands of students access to the school of their choice. We also tackled the forces of complacency head-on when we reformed the tax code, eliminating 3 business taxes and cutting the income tax by 21%. That was the start of tax reform and Ohio's economic revitalization to make Ohio more competitive and prosperous. As Lieutenant Governor, by the way, he's given me so many great opportunities. Lieutenant governors just don't get the chances that I've had. And we worked on this. We built on those priorities. We expanded career technical education so that everybody could have access in their high school to a career tech opportunity, ensuring that more students would graduate career ready. And through the tech cred creation, we were allowing every Ohioan to earn the chance for an in-demand credential that would lead directly to a job, which is what you want out of an education. I've always wanted people to have access to good jobs without college debt, and that's what we've made happen in Ohio. In my mind, my mission has always been clear: to ensure that Ohioans had access to good jobs, quality job training, and the opportunity to achieve their version of the American dream. Have we said that before? A couple times. I think so, yes. A couple times. For decades, Ohioans endured the harsh effects of globalization, automation, and complacency, leading to high unemployment and a reputation as being one of the worst states to do business. But today, Ohio stands as one of the best states to do business, with more jobs than at any point in our history. And if yesterday's announcement, if we need any evidence of that, yesterday's announcement of a project that the whole country competed for, Anduril's manufacturing headquarters, that we won and they chose Ohio. 4,000 jobs. It's going to be amazing. Because in the last 5 years, we've had 62 companies, 62 coastal companies have moved their operations to Ohio. And I'm proud to say that I've contributed to making that possible, working to achieve real results for Ohio. I'm also proud of my time as Secretary of State. That's where we created the system that made it easy to vote and hard to cheat. I hope any of you have been covering me, you've heard that during my time as Secretary of State many times, because that was always our goal, make it easy to vote and hard to cheat. And in Husted versus the Philip A. Randolph Institute, we won a landmark Supreme Court case to set a national standard for maintaining the integrity of the voter rolls. Along the way, I take pride in the fact that we advanced the cause of freedom and free markets through cutting taxes, expanding school choice, advancing Second Amendment rights, and reforming regulations by eliminating 5 million unnecessary words from the administrative code. And by the way, I have to lobby a little bit because we still have work to do there. So we got to get a little bit more on that, worked out on that. I'm especially proud of our work on foster care, which Tina has been so instrumental in doing. Foster care and adoption, which are so special to me as an adopted kid. And protecting kids from big tech and online predators. I know we made a real difference. All right, so I have to say thanks to the Innovate Ohio team. You've made government more customer service friendly, which is one of our goals. When you take the fact that you no longer have to wait in person at a BMV, a gift that keeps on giving to people, which we hope to continue to build on over time. Digital IDs, the Ohio IP Promise, quantum computing, innovation districts and hubs. We've harnessed the technology to improve the lives and solidified Ohio as the tech hub of the Midwest, and we are. I have loved this work, and stepping away from it has not been easy. This has been great. My time here at the State House has been a true joy. But representing Ohio in the U.S. Senate is an amazing opportunity. I mean, it is amazing. And it is something that an adopted kid who grew up on County Road J in Montpelier, Ohio, could have never imagined. I know Ohio well, and I will fight for Ohio as a U.S. Senator. Governor knows that. And I really look forward to working with President Trump and Vice President Vance and the Republican majority, who have an America First agenda to fight inflation, stop illegal immigration, and advance conservative values, and that's what I'll do, because that's what the people of Ohio need, and they care about those things. It's what they want. We have an opportunity and obligation to deliver. And I will continue to be an America First conservative who wants to get things done and knows that public service is a temporary gift that you have to make the most of for the people you represent. As a senator, and Governor will like to hear this, when I spoke to Senator McCauley earlier today, I told him I was going to do this. So I said, as a senator, I want to return power from the federal government to the states. States are closer to the problems and can innovate and better than the federal government, especially in education, workforce, and social programs, so we can help more people experience the dignity of work and strengthen the earning power of the middle class. As a U.S. Senator, I hope to have a special impact on the role technology plays in our lives. And we know that that impact can be both good and it can be bad. History teaches us that the nations that are the most technologically advanced are the nations that become the most economic and militarily superior. And it's an essential aspect of this if we want to preserve prosperity and freedom for the world and the cause of freedom around the world, that we be leaders in innovation and technology. In an era of AI, technological superiority may matter now more than ever, and I want to play a role in that so that America wins that battle. But technology can also do harm, I want to make sure we protect our kids, our culture, our jobs from the insidious impact that some technologies can have in our lives. And now I want to say a couple special things about some people. I want to say something about Governor DeWine. First and foremost, he's a good man. He and Fran have been great leaders and friends to me and Tina. And we cherish our time with them. He's done a lot of big things for Ohio. But it's little things that make him special. I want to thank President Trump and Vice President Vance and Senator Moreno for their counsel and encouragement, and I look forward to working with all of them. President Trump has won Ohio by 11 points in this past election, and I will do all I can to help him and JD Vance be successful. Public service is a team effort. I am grateful for the colleagues, the staff, the friends from across the state who have helped us accomplish so much during my time in state government. I thank God for blessing me with a wonderful wife and family, to Tina, Alex, Katie, Kylie, Kathleen, and May, and especially my mom and dad, who somehow they'll figure out how to watch from home somewhere. They'll catch all this. My mom and dad, Jim and Judy, I love you all. In the end, this was easy. It's a decision about service. And, maybe Kylie was the one that threw it at the end. She was lobbying for me to take this job, weren't you, Kai? It's about service for me and my family and where we can have the most impact. And there's no doubt that the U.S. Senate is a place where you can have impact for every man, woman, and child in this country. And I will be proud to serve Ohio as a U.S. Senator. So keep me in your prayers, and may God bless Ohio and God bless America. And I'm ready to get started because I don't have an office, a desk, a chair, a pencil. I got a lot of work to do, and we're going to be leaving to go get that done real soon. So thank you.